x squared plus 3x plus 2. We want to factor this, so the answer should be in factored form, and then we also want to give the zeros. So let's go to our notes. Step 1, create the box. That's done for us. Step 2, write ax squared in the upper left box. Step 3, write c in the lower right box. So ax squared plus bx plus c. We want to put this in this box and this in this box. So ax squared is just x squared, and c is 2. Let's go back to our notes. Find multiples of the product of ax squared and c that add up to bx. So find multiples of the product of ax squared and c that add up to bx. So ax squared times c would be x squared times 2. So that's just 2x squared. And then we want to figure out what multiplies to this but adds to the b term. So what multiplies to give us 2x squared and adds to give us 3x. So the multiples of 2, well, the only multiples of 2 are 2 and 1. And luckily, those add up to 3. Perfect. So we know it's going to be 2x and 1x, right? X times x gives us x squared. 2 times 1 gives us 2. And then 2x plus 1x gives us 3x. Perfect. 2x, 1x, I'll just put x. And so now we are on 6. Factor out the greatest common factor from each row and column and write each value on top and to the left of the box. So the greatest common factors of x squared and x is x. The greatest common factor for 2x and 2, well, what's the biggest number that goes into 2 and 2? 2. The greatest common factor for x squared and 2x, well, we can't pull a number out, but we can take an x out. And then the greatest common factor of x and 2, there isn't anything, right? So technically, the only value we could pull out is a 1. 1 goes into everything. So when you're in a situation where you have a variable and a number, or two numbers that have nothing in common, the factor that every single number does have in common is 1. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, right? Every single one of these has 1. So that's the value you're going to pull out. And our last step is to write this as factored form, so x plus 2, x plus 1, and then our zeros are going to be, well, if I solved x plus 2 and I put it equal to 0, well, what plus 2 equals 0? Negative 2. What plus 1 equals 0? Negative 1. So the other trick is just thinking, okay, if it's x plus 2, my 0 is going to be negative 2, the opposite value of what it is when it's inside the factored form.